The University of Central Missouri's theater department kicked off their first play of the semester in Black Box Theater with a cabaret performance called The Gap Project.
The Gap Project was directed by Kip Niven, who's our Meredith Harmon guest artist who came in to put on his cabaret for us. And GAP stands for Gershwin and Porter. So it was a collection of these two major musical theater composers from the 1920s, 30s, and 40s is when most of their work was being created. So it was a study in classic music theater and a David Craig technique, which is a technique for acting through song.
Located in Nickerson's Residence Hall, the Black Box Theater's unique seating arrangement allows for those gracing the stage to have a more personable connection with spectators.
But in the Black Box, what's really unique is that you can sit completely around the actors. So for the performers, it's a totally different experience because the audiences can see all different sides of you, and you have to be aware of yourself in the space totally differently than on the Highlander. But for the audience, you can be so much closer to the actors or to the singers or to the dancers, so it's very intimate.
I really like the Black Box a lot because I feel more like in touch with my character or whatever performance I am giving, and it just gives a lot of opportunity for a different style of performance.
It challenges you to be really, really honest, and you have to be completely prepared and really fine-tuned. Your performance has to be really crisp because there's not really hiding a whole lot when the audience is right there in front of your face. So it challenges you to be on the top of your game. And it also, another advantage is just that for the actors who consider themselves really emotional performers, who pour a lot of their heart into what's going on, it gives this like really unique, exciting feedback. You can feel the audience because they're so much closer. So for the happy songs, they feel even happier. The sads feel even sadder, just because of your like physical relationship with the audience.
The Gershwin and Porter project, known as GAP, was a unique experience for both the audience and performers due to its laid-back approach of theater.
Well, the first feedback that I got was from my parents because they came opening night. And I think that performance style is something that's new to people. People see musicals and they see plays and they see characters, so to see somebody perform as themselves within the context of a musical theater song kind of allows people to connect meaning to my personal life because they know me as Grant.
It's more of a relaxed setting. It's not a musical, but like what we did, we all just sat down in front of the audience and everyone can see us, and we would just get up when it was our turn and go perform our song. And we weren't being a character, we were performing as ourselves, which was really nice. But it's just a more relaxed setting of a show, and it just kind of presents a theme like what we did, GAP, so Gershwin and Porter. And it's just a fun night of singing, and maybe a little bit of text that was spoken, just kind of describing the theme of what is being performed.
Kip was very adamant about everyone knowing what they were singing about at every possible moment, and having somebody sitting in the audience that you could sing to. Not necessarily somebody who was in that audience tonight, but somebody in our own life or experience that we could attach all of these meanings to. And it just keeps you really, really grounded. Like I said earlier, like it makes you really sharp, and you have to be very aware of what's going on. You can't just go on autopilot. You're just actively giving these thoughts, emotions, and feelings through song. So it was, and that's personally where the most rewarding performing comes in play, because you feel like you're connected to something, and you're really telling a story that like makes a difference and people can resonate with.
If you are interested in future productions the theater department will be hosting, stop by Martin Hall and take a look at the postings of events on their bulletin outside of Highlander Theater. Reporting for Lowdown, I'm Ronjanae Hill.